Welcome back, everybody. Drake Hawkins with again, and we're back playing some more We the People of the mod of Civ 4 Colonization. And this is the 3.0. We've done some streams now at this point on the version 4, which is a huge upgrade. But I'm coming back here, so I'm a bit out of the loop. Give me a bit to reassess the situation. Let's see if we can move a few of these ships a little further. The ones that have mobility. Good. Be really threatening here. That's excellent. They can wait a turn. Let's move on to 1699? July of 1698. 50 victories at sea. Dang, that's good. What glorious fleet. Knowing that mastery of the sea is the key to success in the New World, we have built a navy second to none, strong enough to protect our colonies from pirates and privateers, powerful enough to defy your neighbors. But will it be powerful enough to take on the King's fleet, if need be? Oh no, we're perfectly loyal to His Majesty. Well, the day will come and we will test that. So back in New Amsterdam here, having a quick look around. Oh my goodness, I forgot how busy this place is. 44 population. Good gracious. So Regis, how many people we got? A roper and a sailor. Okay, we got 30 increase in the oil production. That's excellent. Producing actually 48. They're saying plus 38 here, but then we get the health bonus and we get the 25, well, 12.5, I guess, percent bonus, 12% bonus from the rebel sentiment. Plus the building itself has a 40% boost. Amazing. We're producing 48 train oil per turn. That is pretty wild. I'm happy with that. Let's throw some supplies on this beautiful smuggler ship, I suppose, eh? We got some, actually, yeah, we'll throw some gold on there, and we'll throw some oil on there, and then we'll get that beautiful smuggler ship to hang out. We do have some more things to build. What can we do here? If we upgraded the blacksmith, would we have the iron production? We are at 12 plus iron right now. Okay, so if we upgraded this, what are we missing? We're short stone for that. Yeah, I see. How about you start crafting some stone? Oh, you know what? Hold on. Never mind. Let's leave you on iron. We've got to have stone nearby that we can ship in, right? So, well, we started building work on some other things. We got a couple that are going here. This one started. It's missing stone. This is missing. So we're missing stone and tools for all these guys. That's, I guess, reasonable. The city hospital would be fantastic to have at some point. Let's get started on that. In La Isabela, what are you... Oh, I just made an expert miner. Did not mean to, but all right. I clicked the wrong button. It's been a while. You'll have to forgive me. I don't know what we need that miner for. Probably nothing. Might need to retrain him. I don't remember at all what these guys were here for. We might as well get you working on some fishery. We got a hardy pioneer. Now, what does that town need for pioneers? It's over here. This is Isosceles, the Triangle Island. What a dork. We do have pioneer. What are you able? Oh, come on, stop it! I'm trying to control this pioneer. Is he already? Yeah, he's done his thing. We set this up as a plantation. Yes, and this one is a. I was going to say a sawmill, but it's not. That's the 4.0. Get a plantation for sugar there. Sugar there. Okay, so this will be brewing up some tasty grub. Some rum. The Western Islands are going to be definitely awash with rum from this place. Now, this is a light forest prairies. Again, this one's light forest as well. That's the regular forest. So that's the only one able to really put out enough lumber for us. I suppose that's all he needs. Then you can probably just chill out there, eh? So you'll wait to turn until somebody arrives with something. We got some food problems in Fort Shepherd here. So this is the place that's supposed to be doing primarily, what's the word? Primarily pasturing. Looks like we do have some animals. Yes, we got 387 sheep here and more incoming. We're actually butchering a bunch. Okay, but these guys, how much food do they produce? Is it 1 to 1? I forget. Master Butcher. Oh, you can't. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? I can't move a butcher into work because that's a craft and he's short on food. It's a craft that's supposed to build food. That's a really bad mechanic. Plain and simple, it's a bad mechanic. It's poorly designed and it's not thought through. That's fairly common in games, but it's very crippling when you, like, this is silly. I have to do all of this nonsense to move the guy back in instead of being able to, you know, interact. Like, the unit that I was applying would fix the food problem, but he was prohibited from fixing the food problem because he didn't have enough food. That's just dumb. Let's see. Is there anything else we can do to make food? Not really. I suppose getting another person here to help with the production. And then what do we need to do to upgrade here? We need... Well, if the stable were put in, would that help? Would that help produce more animals? Yes, that would. So a warehouse or the stable. How are we for storage? We're okay on storage for now. Let's put a stable in to increase food production. I should say animal production, not food. And then maybe the butcher could be upgraded because that'll increase our stable. Hold on a second. We have massive health problems here. So let's get the hospital in instead. And then the stable. And then a stockade and a warehouse. Actually, no. The stable, then a... Or the medical, then a well, then a stable, then a warehouse and a stockade. That's a lot of people not working. We get +5 food. I don't want +5 food. Do we have a grape guy here? We do. Can he maybe do some lumber work for now? So that's positive and that's positive. I mean, our weaver would be nice to make some wool out of this, some wool into wool cloth. Yes, wool weaver to make 6 there. That's not bad. And then the weaver's hut should be next. Where is that going to be? Weaver's shop. To upgrade her efficiency after all that other stuff. Okay, then these people are going to have to hang out and do diddly for a while, so we don't have the food supplies. We are definitely short on a lot of the food stuffs needed for these towns. So, all right, brewers. We need flat land to make farms over here because we don't have much of any of that. Is this flat? That's savanna and jungle. Hills, forest, grassland. Okay, so take 2 of these guys and turn this into a forestry. Actually, we don't need that, do we? This place up here needs to be turned into a farm. Frigates. Frigates, we're going to move our troops, correct? Yes, over here. Up to Vegas, baby. You're going to go up to Vegas, baby. Lovely. And there's our new miner, the oops. That was most unfortunate. Actually, can we use a miner down here eventually? Probably, eh? Yeah, we don't have any, so let's move you to, what's the, Fort Shepherd. What's it called? And this is a smuggling ship, okay? It's going to wait its turn. I think it's got... Yeah, it's not able to load up yet. All right, now you need to bring something here. What the heck was it that I said we need to bring over here? Well, a farmer, that's what we need. Thought we needed something. Oh, yes, stone and tools. Where do we have surplus stone? Have you stones, huh? Yes, you're producing stone here. Okay, go up to Fort Nassau. Now you can go ahead and load up the stone and tools if you have some, please. I think Fort Nassau builds tools, don't they? Do they have a surplus of their own tools? Yeah, sort of. This is weird. This small little collection of things here. The 4.0 has 3 rows of these, and they're compacted. There's like another 5 or 6 in each row, plus there's 3 rows. That's how dramatically the... Oh my God, look at this. That's so dramatically the increase has happened. All right, we're still producing cotton. And we need to stop producing cotton altogether and have this person weave cotton into cloth because that's just an outrageous amount of it. We're making 30 cotton a turn, consuming 24. We could go for decade consuming this cotton and still not burn through it. That's wild. All right, the weaver's shop's going to come up soon. Oh, look at that. We were waiting on tools and stuff for the university here. Yeah, we really, really need to upgrade like our tool production for sure. All right, Trek should be what, on auto? I think we're just going to let it go auto because I don't remember what they were up to. I don't know about scouting. Oh yeah, we're still scouting some land up here. Okay, we can keep moving. Colonist. This is a rancher arrived in Regina. Good. Now you, I'm still trying to get my bearings here on what we were doing because it's been quite a while. So, are we butchering animals? Tanner there. This is our tanner shop. This is our butcher shop. So the tanner is butchering right now. We need a butcher. We don't have one, do we? No. Lumberjack, farmer, fisherman, carpenter, because this is just a schoolhouse. The college will be finished in 4 turns. These guys will... one of them's going to be finished right away. So we'll make a fisherman out of him. That's fine. Let's see. Can you get to making some more animals? We need some more cattle coming in here, please. Not butchering. We need to grow cattle. Cowboy cattle. There we go. Wonderful. I need a butcher or 3 in there. We got a whole crew here. These are all military, free, and experienced. Good. On to here you go, boys. And you can just fortify and wait there because we got a whole bunch of ships coming in here. You'll unload for a moment. Fortify. Sleep. And recover. Or repair. A galleon has arrived in Isosceles. Like a whole bunch of stuff that we don't actually need. So you can't do smithing here. You can't make tools here. So clearly that's not your... I wonder if there was a... Hold on, were you supposed to be going somewhere else? Not Regina, it'd be the other way. Port Shepherd. Where's this one? Is that up here? Is that Para? Let's make this Victoria. No, as the Dutch, maybe that's a bad idea. Vancouver. There we go. A West Coast city in my home country. In Canada. Okay, so we have a carpenter who's fishing. We have a... he's getting all of our food. We don't have a surplus of stone, so we're using up as it comes. Okay, so we're going to need some fishermen up here for sure. I think we'll take some fishermen from the hometown and bring them up here, at least one of them. We have access to stone here, perhaps. Let's check. There are some hills, but they're not spectacular hills. How about down here? We are able to make, to mine stuff down here. So we need to bring our miner in here. And a fisherman up north. Okay, and did I bring these guys for this town? We have a preacher there. We need a doctor down here. Health situation is marginally okay down here, however. All right, so you, and then I'll actually take... We'll leave the guys here. Let's say we put you onto fishing. Learning fishing, and you onto learning fishing. They'll become something anyways. This is going to be an oil place, so maybe we'll take some of this stuff back with us. 100 of them. You know what? We're going to be sailing past here. We got the stock supply, so go ahead to Fort Orange. This is what? What's your name? You are the Orange Express. Okay, so this is going to be a smuggler ship. Silver. What else are we making in surplus? We got a lot of furniture here. Okay. We're making furniture from the cabinet maker. We have a surplus of lumber, so let's go ahead and shuffle him over this way. So we can kind of balance it. I'm not wanting to have more than like 100 of this right now. This would take us like 14-ish turns to clear out the stack before we would actually have surplus. So we might as well just be producing 3 more here instead of stockpiling logs that are never gonna, or fine wood that's never gonna be used. Unless, of course, we need them for the lumberjack itself, which we don't, because you're down here. Already lumberjacking. So we have a surplus of lumber. Yeah, I see. So we can move you over to here for sure and be more effective. I like this. We need stone. Can we manufacture stone here? Oh, I don't know if we do. Do we not make any stone here? Oh, we have no peaks on this coast. And you have no peaks. You're not peaking either. Oh boy. Well, we could go up this way. Make another town up here. I don't hate that idea. Something with some peaks. Alternatively, we could come down along this coast somewhere. The English have already done that. Okay, maybe we go on the west here. No. No stone. Those are some mountain peaks with some grain, some fish. Okay, I don't hate this. This looks like a nice idea. Potential. If it was there, it would get a lot of stuff, but it would have to ship its stuff out, and then it wouldn't have the dock. No, I think that's... oops, I just moved him. Darn it. I just moved him, didn't I? No, I did not. Who did I just move? I think I just moved somebody, no? Maybe not. I thought I clicked to move somebody. Maybe not. All right, this ship will wait. Yeah, I like the idea of settling some more stuff in the southwest there. Really good, worth expanding. All right, we got more ships here. Ship of the line. How badly damaged are you, sir? No, almost not. Well, no, that's not almost not. Are we able to recover here? No. How about we go down to Vegas, baby? These guys can, they can take out this galleon. I am okay with this. Oh, we're in fast combat, eh? Go ahead. Auto attacks. Now, where's your artillery? You got a galleon in port. Brigantine, merchantman. Holy crap, that's a lot of them. All right, we're gonna pull in. Hold on. How can we move this group? Can we move this whole group? Yes, we can get them out of... We can get them into Portuguese waters. This whole group can join them. And these guys can join them. Okay, so everybody in here is just this crazy huge fleet. And go into repair mode. So we pulled back for the moment. This is a French ship. Okay, so these guys down here need all of their friends to come and load up. Now, if I remember correctly, these ships are able to transport. Like in the 4.0, galleons are totally different, and the ships, there's more ships, and like the galleons, for instance, they transport only treasures and goods. They can't move, you can't move troops with them. So it's a very different, different set of mechanics. It's a massive overhaul, and it's fantastic. It's just a little challenging. We got a whaling boat and a frigate there. That's fine. The west seems to be a fairly safe spot for us. Again, remember we are at war. So we are currently at war with the Russian colony, because we had to knock out that colony to establish the silver town up here. The Silver Dies in Vancouver. Our status is now 3rd ranking, barely above the Portuguese. My hope is... Oh, we got some battles. My hope is that we can take on the... take out the capital of the Russian city over there. That would be a big boom. New Amsterdam's going to go for fishermen, because we need more fishermen in the area. Oh, crap. I keep clicking the top one, because in the other version, I think the top is examine settlement. And I keep clicking wrong. We'll go fisherman over there. All right, so you're going to get working. Good. And then Isosceles. You're waiting for a ship. Fort Shepherd. Fort Shepherd is in desperate need of a medical facility. There's a nice, also nice, interesting component in 4.0 where you can manufacture what's called construction goods, and it's technically a unit. Like it works in the mechanics of the game as a unit, but it's a stationary zero mobility unit that gives you 40 production that automatically adds 40 hammers. But it takes 50 hammers to make, and then it can be transported like a normal person, or I think goods, but I think it's just like you can transport it around with a wagon or whatever, right? Or a ship. So basically you can either buy it from the homeland, and bring it over, which costs increasingly more money, so that's not practical. But if you have a big high production city, you can distribute some of that with like a 20% loss of production to your smaller new town. So you can box up like 4 of them, dump them on a trek, and head them over to your new town and just blast through a bunch of this production. It's a great mechanic. So the shop here, I think this place is going to actually change. I just set these up, but I want to go with the village well and the medical, and then I realized we just looked, we don't have the carpenter shop turning into a lumber mill, so that is a must go. The happiness factors here are really bad. The war does hurt things, the taxes do hurt things, but we're also not providing anybody with the basics, so we got to start distributing those things soon. The towns are going to have happiness issues because of a lack of specialty goods being delivered. So the village hall being produced in Vancouver, that's fine. New Amsterdam is positive happiness, okay? See, we get 12 from fulfilled domestic demand. So that's really the way to stabilize the happiness in the town. You have to be providing their domestic demand. Selling things to Europe just is so old. It's just so not now. we need to not do it that way. You're going to top that up, and that smuggler ship can head off to Port Royal. We have a fisherman here. I think our fishermen's are full, yes? Okay. So you're going to go to whatever's the next place that needs fishermans. We can head them up to La Isabella. I'm basically wanting to output a massive amount of food from these places. These two guys, how close are we to getting our next... Oh, we already have a trainee finished, right? We just finished one. 5 and 2. This is a university, so it's the fastest place. This is the place to keep our people, to train them. Oh, right. Just found my ring sitting right beside my mouse. I forgot I had... Out with the kids playing in the sandbox. And it's sand all up and... Ugh, so grimy, annoying. Off topic, though. So... Oh, crap. I forgot how much church we're doing here. That's crazy. Food production is solid in Amsterdam, in New Amsterdam, which is fantastic. This place is really doing well. We could use more sail production. They are putting out a lot of military equipment. That's good. 13 of each, 13 guns, 13 cannon, 13 swords, and 6 tools. So more tools would be good. So maybe we're going to get this next. I wonder if we put the... I think we probably put the smithy on first. Yeah, we're not hurting for cash, so let's go this way. Oh, 20 tools, eh? If you guys just temporarily hop off and do something else for the moment, that'll give us a 26 tools next turn. All right, you're going to fortify here for a moment. Oh, that fortifies not the right turn. I unfortified you. Okay, so Fort Shepherd is eventually going to be producing stone. It's eventually going to be producing... It needs to produce food. This is its downfall right now. Well, medical and food. So we need to finish the building there. Another carpenter would be good. Train another carpenter for Fort Shepherd. That would be fantastic. Well, they could bring food, so let's do that. Let's haul some food to go to Fort Shepherd. That'll work. You guys have put in your roads and mines. How are the mine production there? That's not bad. It's not bad. We need this turned into... Are we missing a road there? Probably missing a few roads. This spot up here needs to be turned into something else. So these guys should come down. This guy should come down and do lumbering elsewhere. If he goes up here, what does he get? 10. That's okay, because that, honestly, the 8 would be better because we need to produce... Aparia has died. That's a little late in the interruption. Oh, okay. That's just updates from stuff that's happened. Jeepers. That was a surprise. All right, this place right here is going to be removed. We'll send all those guys up to help. All right, we have Merchantman waiting. We have Mr. Oops Lumberjack. I don't think we're needing another Lumberjack here, are we? Well, Yeah, we are actually. That's perfect. Because you need to go there. And now we're -3. Oh, we have a lumberjack. Never mind. He's just doing other things. Okay, so we don't need lumberjack here. You can hop out of town. And where does the said lumberjack needed? 1, 2 lumberjacks. This lumberjack is actually making horses. Oh, because we're only -1 right now, so we're not producing enough there. You can... Certainly not needed here either. We do produce stone here, so that's good. Not a lot, though. Yeah, the ladies are busy on the dryers up here, eh? We still need another one. Yeah, I don't know what this lumberjack's going to be good for, so why don't we just wait there for a bit. Now, we could produce some other stuff here, but honestly, this guy's not going to be of much use here. I'm just going to wait you there until we get the ship coming back through. Let's go ahead and load up whatever we need to finish filling that one. Okay, you can go off to the market. You guys can... wait, are you actually that full? Oh, boy. Yeah, 3 of these are full. You can just wait here. We need to send a galleon that way. How close are we to... Oh, there's some upgrades to be done. Okay, Veterancy is the top choice there. Keep exploring around here. French lands. No, we're not here to fight, sir. We're just wandering through, exploring the world. We have a new friend. New friend can wait. Actually, new friend can produce some food. Because why not? Actually, why not would be a health or happiness thing. No, there's no health or happiness issues there at all. The capital is doing swimmingly well. All right, let's see. You should unload for sure. And then go back onto auto. Because you just somehow did not unload. Or maybe that wasn't what I was supposed to do. What are we going to transport out of here? Silver. Okay. More beer. Next boat. I think fur. I think sugar. It's really low prices, though. There's no point in sending it, really. Rope is actually worth selling. We'll do 1 boat with rope. And the other boat can go with sailcloth. Again, the king is not getting fed from the colonies right now, which is exactly how I want it. So I'm entirely okay with this situation. We do need we got 53,000 bucks, 53,029. And then we have 54,600. We're making $1,500, almost $1,600 a turn. Just not selling stuff. Just domestic trade. Like we have a very substantive domestic trade situation, which I'm very proud of right now, actually. Shipyard upgrade. Are you ready for that shipyard? Not yet. You still need some more tools here. See, that would be good. Getting a blacksmith up here would be very good. We need more colonist training also. What else are we producing here? An upgrade to the hospital would be good soon. Lumberyard. We have a blacksmith shop. Okay. City Hall, tobacco shop. How are we doing for tobacco production? Like, all these are really solid. We could use some more cocoa, but that would be another worker there. Tobacconists are doing good. 2 of them is producing 26. Okay. What else are we going to need here? This place doesn't do standard farming very much. 1 farmer? Not really worth... Well, sort of. No. Land tiles plus 1 food. Wait. All land tiles? Hold on. Does that mean... I've always thought of this windmill being the land tiles have one more food than they normally do, which is how that would make sense. It wouldn't make sense for the lumberjack to produce food with that, but that might not be the case. Now let's build it. Well, science. So right now this guy's producing 6. No, he's producing 9. Lumberjack produces none. So I mean, right now we're producing. It's going to be hard to judge that, and I'll probably forget by then, but it'd be worth looking into. City hospital would be nice as well. A way station would also be good. It increases the hammer production. Abbey would be nice. Now, we're not doing any butchering here. They're not really worth doing. Let's put in the wheelwright later for increased productivity. Build a great tool factory. Your citizens will be grateful. A delegation from the Craftsmen's Guild is here to see you. Master praises your efforts for setting up the blacksmith shops where ironmongery can be mass-produced. Ironmongery. That's quite the word. The demand for nails and rivets, bolts and axes, clamps and screws is growing. Productivity means more progress in the colonies. They suggest building a factory in a central location larger than any in the New World has ever seen. Oh, that's fantastic. All right, you are coming from where? Train oil and gold. That is going back to New Amsterdam. They're getting quite the cycle of goods now. All right, we are back here with the ship of the line. He's going to recover. Our frigate. Where's the other frigate? You can come into dock. All of you guys are going to wait when you're all ready and healed up. Then we will head you off to the north with the army. All right, you're not ready yet, eh? Well, what can we produce? We could be producing some lumber. We got lots of food. Let's do that. Have a look-see around here. All right, you guys are up here to build something. Oh, what are we going to build? Well, we built some. Did we build some pastures? Pasture there, pasture there. Yeah, I think maybe we'll go with another pasture up here. Not really sure what else to do with it. We could put another lumberjack. We have a lodge there, we have a lodge there, and we don't have a lodge here. These two could be lodges. That would be 4. That's fairly unnecessary. How about we do a pasture? Ah, speaking of pastoral things, huh? Pastures, pastoral, no? Speak with the chief. Hello. You're tobacco planters. I'm glad to meet you. Let's have a sneak peek what's up here. Move them around a little bit first. These are both heading to the smuggling. I mean, to our favorite port of call. 1 turn for you, 4 and 8. You guys can just hang out here for a bit. 1 more turn and you'll be ready. Regina needs another member in the college. We are 3 unhappiness. We definitely need to get more distributed goods. That's the problem. So how are we going to do that? Maybe that was a good time. At the end of this turn, let's look into that as a standardizing feature. What are we doing? You're still dealing with the unhappiness. 4 turns for the medical office here. It's very slow to produce because we lose a quarter of this. We're losing 3, basically, hammers. We're only producing 7 in spite of the 10 guys here because of the health issues. Health has to massively improve. 4 more turns and the medical office will be in. We don't have a med. Oh, we do have a medic. He's a medic. I was thinking he was a politician. No, he's a medic. So we'll very rapidly be able to fix the health issues. But we won't be able to fix the happiness that much. The health will help. We got food. Go ahead with the food surplus in here. How else could we improve happiness? Culture, education, fulfill domestic demands. Basically, we have to go deliver stuff. That's what'll happen. That's what'll help with the happiness. Okay, you're gonna. Can we do mining here? Is that something we want to start doing here? No. No, we are mass producing ore right now already. Well, this guy could do stonework. Okay, we're -2 food, but that's okay. All right, so each town needs to have a supply of basically everything. So all of the finished goods. So this place is only going to export what it actually produces of use. So it's exporting the cotton. Is it producing cotton? It produces no cotton. So why are you exporting cotton? Oh, right. I set it up to export stuff it doesn't need. So finished goods needs to be imported, not for sale. I'm going to clear all of these in both import and export. And then what I want to do is rethink this process. So everything's going to have domestic demand that is of importance. So like the gems and the silver and all that. That's all of that. Anything that's not a domestic demand, we're going to import. Let's say we import stone. Go with a 100-point feeder on stone. There, 100 feeder on stone. Lumber and food, it's fine. You're going to export, auto export over 100. Or are you? You're going to auto export. No, you're not. We're not going to auto export food. No, because I want to keep producing people here. So let's not do that. Stone's good. Hemp, you're importing hemp. Feeders for 300 hemp. Yeah, that's fine. You don't produce the hemp here. We do produce the sugar here, and we produce the alcohol here. Iron I don't want to move. Sheep and stuff I don't care to move. No animals at the moment. We make cocoa. Do we make coca leaf here? No, but we can import feeder 100. Okay, so that's something they actually want. I don't want cocoa or berries or all that stuff. Auto export when over 0. Auto export when over 0. Same with the tobacco that we're not using. Now wool, we don't get wool here. So if it ends up in here, it needs to go. Same with the cotton, indigo, cowhide. We don't do any of that here as well. Fur, no thank you. Fine furs, no thank you as well. Now rock salt, again, we don't. We don't do spices here either. Okay. And barley. Nothing. Sugar, on the other hand, we do allow feeder imports for 200. Or let's say 300, up to 300, because that's about the max stack, I think. Grapes, we're auto-exporting. Oil, whale oil, we can do feeder on this. 300. Fine lumber is not here either. And that's not, that one doesn't have a, let's stop there for a second. Yeah, it's the furniture that we need, that, okay. All the way back down to the fine lumbers again. Okay. And trade goods I don't care about. Rope and stuff, we can go ahead and auto export above 300. And then everybody else can get their sailcloth and stuff from here. That's all we're probably going to need to produce for a long time here. Now, tools. How do we do on tools? We're not needing a lot of them, but if we're over 200 tools, we'll let them go elsewhere. And we'll do the same thing for weapons. When we get over the precious 300 marker, we'll let those go. We will import silver all the time, import gold all the time, and import gems all the time. Those will come here to go to the elsewhere. This place is going to have to feeder cocoa. So basically, everybody's going to get this sort of thing. If you don't produce the finished good, you will import it, at least for these colonies here. For the East Coast, all the East Coasters are going to get supply. See, there's domestic demand for wool cloth, which means I want wool cloth being delivered here. For whatever reason, if it's not, that's fine, but I want them to be able to bring it in. Same with this. So the feeder tells them if they're below, if it drops below 75% of that number. So if it drops below 75, it puts out an order to import some, and it'll only allow them to dump up to the 100 marker in there. So if we get down to 0, they can put a full load in. Colored cloth also has a demand at some point, but you know, I don't know that that's going to be fulfilled at all. The only thing we produce here that is a sale product, do we do fur? We do fur here. We can do fur here. And we can also do, what is that? That's rum. I don't remember. Another alcohol one, but we'll bring in more fine leather. Is this? Yes, this does have a demand. See, there's so much stuff we're not fulfilling our demands, so we can be growing a lot better than this if we were. We'll feeder those. And then anybody producing these things is going to have to be exporting them. So I'll go through probably off screen after this setup here, and we'll do that with the other villages to make sure it's all set up. It's been a while, such a long time since I played this world on 3.0 that I have to come back and recheck these to make sure they're not all hooped. Yeah, see, spices we need. And if we start delivering these, the budget will be crazy good. Beer, that's what this is. The budget will be crazy good, and the happiness goes through the roof. Okay, so this we're not feedering in. This we're auto-exporting over 100. So as soon as you hit 100, dump it out. Wine we can bring in. We do have a place that's going to start producing wine eventually. Train oil does have a market. Well, that's good. So you'll auto-export over 100, please. And furniture, we don't make it here either. So we will feed her in some. There's not anywhere to produce it in this part of the world, though. Oops. That wasn't the end, was it? Is furniture the last one? No, there is luxury goods, but that's fine. All right. So all these things are being exported when they can, including the rum, which is now set. Spices we have a bunch of, but that's fine. What I can do is I can run this guy back over here. And then next turn, we can pick up whatever is not produced here that is over the 100 mark. Instead of sending it off to just with the smugglers. Smugglers are probably only going to have, they're going to go down to just precious metal smugglings. All right. I thought so. I thought so, mister. We have a, whoa, where are you going? What are you doing? Well, that's a whaling ship, I bet. Good news, my lord. The enemy sloop has withdrawn from combat with pirate frigate. Yes, indeed. That is good news. New Amsterdam. Carpenter, I believe, is our plan for you. Go ahead with the carpenter. Vegas is not able to build its fortress. It's missing some supplies. That's okay. Oh my god. I have a lot of coca leaf here. That's fine. It'll be transported through the auto exporting at some point. We really are not moving a lot of stuff. We're gonna need to get a couple more treks probably built. We have a medic. We don't have any iron production here, but there's something I want to do about that eventually. You'll just ship a bit of excess iron here to these small towns is fine. Yeah, see, our lumberjack's not ideal. Let's retrain him. It was a misclick, so clear specialty. You get back into training. Sorry, buddy, but you're gonna have to spend another 10 turns in school. You're re-educating yourself. Buildings wise, though, let's see. What are we gonna build? Well, we have the dock, but it's missing tools. Okay. Regional market. Generates money selling to the domestic market. This one does as well. What does this town actually need? Some more happiness would be good. It is also working on its university. It's just waiting on supplies. All this excess stuff. You guys do basic farming, right? So let's put a windmill in here. That'll be good. Sell off the rope. Head back to New Amsterdam. Sell off beer and silver. Back to New Amsterdam. You are the Orange Express. That's silver and furniture. And you're going to go back to Fort Orange. This is a smuggling ship getting us the cloth. Which one did it? They're fine. Those three are good. Good. All right. Oh, lovely. Free gift delivered. All right. Carpenter is going to go over to Fort Shepherd next. Okay, where are we at here? You're waiting here for the employees, eh? You go ahead and get to school. We've got 3 turns, 7 turns, and 9 turns. That's awesome. 3 people at a time coming out every, what, 3, 4 turns? So that's 9 turns. So he just went in there, which means we're basically getting one every, like, 3-ish turns are produced here. Really, really good. What isn't really good is that this place is not yet putting out... Let's put another carriage into production. No, you cannot do another carriage. We need 80 horses delivered here. 40 tools. You can do that. Do we have horses here? We don't. Let's move this guy back to here for the horses. And come on, grab those horses. We have them here, yes. Let's go with a stack of 100 horses. And anything else coming out of this place yet? Nothing. Nothing being produced here yet. Yeah, I know. Yes, do that. You're going to go to New Amsterdam. Fishermen get to fishing. Pumping out more foods. You're just waiting on tools here. Everybody in the right jobs right now? I think so. We need another dryer rather. Not dyer. We need another dryer to bring those numbers up. And then we're still surplusing in the coca and the coffee and the tobacco. So we could almost use a third of each of these. Which is crazy because we can't even get a third person on the warehouse. We can have 5 working on there. Well, that's not bad. If we put, like, for instance, we're 4 plus tobacco. So if we took our tobacco planter and we shoved him into here to produce, we'd be minus 16, but that'll offset the production, right? And we could have a coca planter over here. And then we're, producing, I guess we'd go with the cocoa pods into cocoa. Cocoa pods into cocoa, and the coffee bean, lady, one of you, coffee planter and coffee planter, 10 and 10. So you can come in here as well and make, I don't know what. How about cocoa? Then we're at 23 and 23. Minus 10 on the cocoa. Yeah, this is better layout like this. You might as well use them all. An expert would be good. It'd be better to have another expert. Then we could shuffle back and forth periodically, but 600 surplus, almost 600 there, 300 there. There's no reason to have those stacked when our towns are not supplied with what they need. I'd like to do that right now, but it's probably not the best choice right now. Not the best content to be doing all that. Let's grab all 4 of these guys and tell them to build a farm. All right, there's our defenders up north here. You go ahead and fortify. You will, good sirs. You're going to come up and visit the friends up north. What do we got here? Oh, this is one of our smuggler ships. Okay, do we have precious metals to move? Sort of. No gems, right? Precious metals. Silver and gold. Silver and gold. Let's see. Medic to work. Good. Health boost. Awesome. Church dude and blacksmith. Blacksmith can come in here. you can start making local tools. We're making some furniture here. I'm going to switch you out to harvest some ore. Yes. Okay, so we don't have the miner for that. An expert miner would be useful. That and that will produce the ore we need. And then our furniture guy can make more tools, which will increase production there. Not sure on the college thing. That may not be a priority. What we could do is actually go with a lumber mill. Town market and tavern's good. And then the lumber mill. And that'll be good. In here, we have a galleon. And I'm wondering if maybe I did... Yeah, I did definitely do this wrong. Let's move you out of there. Was there something I was supposed to move north then? Probably not. I don't know. Oh, no, I was just dropping these guys off, I think. So you can go back up to Isosceles. Good, okay. So, let's see. We're at 50 minutes in. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut the episode here, and I'm going to go through each town, again, at least on the East Coast here, and we're going to sort out all of the things that they're supposed to be exporting and importing to sort it out appropriately. I think that'll be a great going forward move, because we really need, I mean, we're producing a lot of food here. We have a university here. We should be putting people into the university and then sending them off to train. Everywhere else should have only enough food to keep them alive, basically. So La Isabella and New Amsterdam will be the universities, centers. They should have 3 people working in them at all times in the schools. And the rest of these guys that have surplus food can just ship them out to places that don't have surplus food, like Fort Shepherd and whatnot. And then if we've got surplus foods, that's fine. We'll make more people. And we could probably expand. Not too long before we could expand if we needed to, but we're not in an urgent state of needing to expand at this point. Although, I mean, you know, the second De La Vega down here is probably a nice town that could be added to the fold. But I'll set all these up with the transfer, and we'll look at it at the beginning of next episode. We'll go through kind of what we've set up and what's going where, just to confirm it all, so we know we're actually transporting. And then we'll probably look to add more transport vessels. So we need more of these wagons moving. They're just not moving enough material fast enough. So maybe 2 or 3 carriages would be a good addition to the transport system. So that'll be what we'll do in the next episode going forward. We're still not catching up too much here. The war on the Russians hasn't really gotten into full swing yet. We're mostly just been pirating them and smacking their ships around. The fleet up here is recovering. We should actually move them down and send any of the wounded ones home, and they can go back south. They can recover, come back up and pillage for a while until, you know, send 2 or 3 ships. There's no reason to have all of these here when I could move, like, let's say half of them down south to repair and the other half stay up here. So we'll look into that stuff in the next episode. Thanks everybody so much for joining me. I'm enjoying continuing this campaign, and hope you are as well. Please do hit the like button on these ones, especially later in the series. It really does help both encourage me and the algorithm to remind people that it's available. So lots is happening. I'm enjoying it. I don't know where our situation is as far as beating William Penn or Samuel de Champlain, but we're hopefully going to kick a bit of the Russian front here. Los Angeles, maybe. Maybe we make it Los Angeles. And if we can do that, then we've got a jumping off point to really start putting the beats down on for mostly our pirates, but putting the beats down on the French and the English. We can get a lot of damage done to the privateering throughout that continent. That's sort of continent. It's not a separate continent. But through the northern continent, we can really mash them good if we have if these guys were all in port here with a 30% or 30-point health increase every turn, they'd be done. They'd have healed up already, you know? So maybe we send the whole fleet down this way to heal up, and then we redistribute them later. So, but anyways, thanks everybody so much for joining me. Have yourselves a great rest of the day. We'll see you in game.